సార్ బేసిక్గా ఎవ్రీ డే ఒక షాప్ ఓపెన్ చేసి మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ వరకు రన్ చేయాలంటే ఎనీ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఆర్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ లెట్స్ సే అవర్ గ్రాసరీ స్టోర్స్ విల్ గో ఫర్ డిమార్ట్. ఓకే, డిమార్ట్ is a known brand or known company which sells the fast moving consumer goods which are needed for daily consumption of human beings. So when they open that shop, and from morning to evening if they want to operate, they will work on the systems. That means when a customer enters that shop or that location or shopping center, they will purchase certain goods and they will finally come to the place called a system will be there, a executive will be there, shop executive, and they will scan the products. Okay, and then they will say this much you have to pay to carry over the products, and we will pay the payment and we'll carry the products. So that system is called basic system for the respective business to operate day to day operations. These are called as day-to-day operations. For any organization or enterprise, if they want to operate day to day, they need a basic system. Okay, in that system, what are the basic software that we use? Likita, what is the basic software that every day you use in your system? Or Padmaja, Achut, even Karthik?
Excel.
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 Excel, right? And Excel is from which company? Excel is a software produced by which company?
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Microsoft. So apart from Excel, it has Word document, PPT, which we regularly used as a individual users. But organizations, apart from these three basic software, they do use Outlook. We might have been used Outlook also for our personal usage. Outlook is a software used for officially communicating with the business activities. So that is basic fundamental software which will be used by businesses across industries. It can be finance, it can be FMCG, it can be automobile, it can be insurance. You take any domain, the organization, the basic fundamental software they use is Outlook software. And one more software which they will use is Teams. It's called Microsoft Teams, which is used for collaborating between the business users. Let's say the business manager from Hyderabad, he want to communicate with his sales representative in Tirupati. So he communicates over the Teams as we joining this session with the go-to meeting. Similarly, Microsoft Teams is a software from Microsoft used for collaborating between the business users. Okay. Now Microsoft, what it did is whoever purchases the Outlook software and Teams software, that is the basic software. As individually how we use Excel, Word document, PPT, organizations has to use Outlook and Teams for the basic everyday day-to-day operations. So Microsoft is giving this Power BI software as free along with Microsoft Office. That means it is called as O365 subscription. That is called as O365 subscription. It is called as O means Office. Office 365 subscription. That means when any one of us purchases or any organization purchases O365 subscription, they will get Microsoft. I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible for you guys? Likita, Padmaja, and Achut?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Microsoft Teams, and then the basic Word, Excel, PowerPoint. This was the earlier situation. When PowerPoint came into the existence, it's been 6 years, 7 years, it evolved, PowerPoint. Earlier it was MSBA, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Earlier it was MSBA, Microsoft Business Intelligence. That was on-premise technology. As yesterday, previous days, we have given example correlated like on-premise technology, you can correlate with landline phones. 10 years back, we had landline phones. Now, very few landline phones because technology has evolved and everyone is having smartphones now. Everyone want to make their life easy and happy with the advance of technology. So smartphone, similarly the cloud technology came and they name it as Power BI. In fact, the latest, as of now, the naming convention for this is Microsoft Fabric Power BI. There is another latest technology came called Fabric. It is not advancement of that software, existing Power BI software, advancement of Fabric. We'll touch base on that Fabric also, because that does not need at this point of time for you guys to enter into data analyst or Power BI developer roles. Okay, but I'll give you the knowledge, touch base on the Fabric, what it is and all. So this whoever purchases the organization, and this is the basic software that they'll purchase. Now Microsoft started giving this software as free for them. So when a software is free, what they will do? They'll they'll try to utilize it. So when they start, that's how the demand for Power BI exponentially evolved in the market. So everyone started using Power BI, and the business users, like for example, let's take example of DMart only, as we are very fond to that, very regularly we can use that. Everyone can understand that. The person whoever interacts with customers and tries to do the transactions at the computer or machine, that is called as POC, POS, point of sale machine. That is called as point of sale machine. Whenever we enter any shop, there will be executive. It can be any store you take. There will be executive with a system. That system only they will track the orders and they will take the payments and all. That system is called as POS, point of sale machine. In business terminology, that system, or in IT system landscape terminology, that system is called, or that machine is called as point of sale machine. Okay, so that executive, will he have knowledge of using Power BI? Or anyone who operates the business, he might be core or in expert in that respective area or knowledge. He might not be having this Power BI knowledge. So that's where Power BI developers or IT people came. Power BI IT demand came. Okay, what the IT team will do? They will develop the Power BI reports. So this is the present state in the market, IT industry. This is the present state in the market. That means every organization, whoever have this software, they are having Power BI software as by default. Okay, and it is not my just message. Let me try to show you the live message from Microsoft. Let me take it. So I'm trying to showcase, navigate to the live Microsoft definition for that, whatever I have said now. It is called as Office 365 subscription. So this is a Microsoft portal. Okay, as you can see, Microsoft portal. I'm trying to showcase the Microsoft portal, which will supply the softwares to the businesses or individuals. Even if we purchase our laptop, if we want to open the any Excel or Word document, we need to purchase subscription from Microsoft. Of course, in India we have that flexibility where we can. Okay, if you see, this is how the subscriptions come. If it is a personal, it will come as 4899. If it is a family, it comes as 6199. These are personal and family. Okay. When it comes for enterprise, so these are all personal, and if you see, these are all Outlook. Okay, these are all personal and office. I mean, home family. Let us try to understand enterprise subscription. O365 enterprise subscription. So the price varies, okay? Of course, the price varies, but by default, it is giving Microsoft Power BI also, okay? It is giving Power BI also. If you see here, Power Apps, Power Automate, these are all our platform family, our platform family. If you see here, Microsoft Power BI Pro. So by default, they're giving this software. You guys can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Likita, Achyut, Padmajam. So when
Yes, sir.
anyone, yeah, when anyone purchases Microsoft 365 Enterprise Edition, I'm saying about enterprise. Individually, for family and individual personal usage, they are not giving. Okay, anyhow, but we can get the Power BI software that I'll try to help you guys for practicing. At least for 90 days, you can utilize that software for complete end-to-end activities in that project. I'll help you without any purchase and all. I'll help you to get that software. Okay, but the requirement is it should need only Windows OS. Windows 10 and above OS is needed. Okay, so when anyone purchases the Microsoft Enterprise software, they'll get the Power BI along with them free. Free in the sense the cost includes all this. So when the software is there, what they have done, they have started using the software. When they started using the software, that made the demand for developers, IT team. That's where we fall in. This is where we fall in. Our role is to develop the Power BI reports. That means data analyst. It is called as data analyst. In IT terminologies, they are also called as data analyst. Data analyst. What is data analyst meaning? General meaning. What is data analyst meaning, Likita, Padmaja, Achyut? Who analyzes the data? As simple as that. Okay. So the Power BI developer role is to analyze the data and get the insights of that data and show that data in the form of beautiful visualizations. That is the core development activity of the Power BI developer. Okay, this we have seen. What is that exactly? Basic definitions, everything in the demo sessions, right? They'll share the Banagar, they'll share the demo recording for you. And refer. I've just given explanation. What is a Power BI software? Basic flow I have given them in the demo. If you go through that, you'll get easily understand. Okay. Now, as part of this data analyst or Power BI development activity, we have to understand data. The main fundamental need here will be data only. Data. So now in the previous demo session and all, we have seen data comes from different business entities, business organizations. For example, point of sale mission, which we have discussed just a couple of minutes back. So the point of sale mission, what data it will have? It will have, let us try to understand that point of sale mission only, POS, it is called as point of sale machine. Okay, let us take FMCG example. FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. Okay, for example, DMart. DMart. Okay, so point of sale mission. Everyone, when a customer enters into that DMart grocery shop or hypermarket or supermarket, whatever that is called as. Okay, they customer picks the products, now what we are getting, we are getting customer. What customer will do, let's say customer C1, what he will do? He will picks or pick or choose or select anything. You select the products, different FMCG products. Let's say P1. Okay, he will choose the products P1, and then what he will do after choosing the products, when we go to any grocery shop or supermarket, hypermarket, what we will do after choosing the product?
Buy the product.
Yes, buy the product. For buying the product, we have to reach the point of sale machine. In point of sale machine, that will be, they will scan the products. Okay, scan the products. By scanning the product, they'll get unit price. They'll get unit price of that product. Okay. After getting the unit price, how many products the customer has purchased? One or two, it may be anything. Okay, how many number of products? Number of products. Okay, and then total amount. Total amount. Okay, so this total amount, this is done on a particular day. We'll call it as date. Date is nothing but day, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. All together it is called as date. When someone asks us what is today's date, they'll ask us today's date. It is date. Date is a combination of day, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. So keep remember of this word. We'll be regularly using this date terminology frequently in our regular discussion sessions. Okay. Date means it is a combination of day, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. Okay. So this customer has picked the product and visited the point of sale machine and get that billed amount, and then on this particular day, on this particular month, on this particular year, hour, minute, second, that they made the transaction and he done the payment. So this completes the one transaction, right? This completes one transaction. So this is called, now if you try to get the key data here, let's try to bring the key data from this transaction. This is how the regular transaction happens in any business industry or organizations. Not in a similar fashion, as per the business definition of how the products or services they are managing, the transactions will happen. If you go to a bank, this is not how the transaction happens. You might give a withdrawal form or deposit form or purchase form, something, the forms you might give, and that will be deposited into the accounts. So every business, they will have their own definitions how the business has to operate. That definition is nothing but master data or dimension data. So business, that is called as business rules, how business should operate. Let's say DMart business owner will define its own rules, how it should operate, which products it has to get stocked, how the customers should be served. So those are all business rules, business definitions, business rules, business definitions. Similarly, any organization, it can be financial domain, automobile domain, insurance domain, or any FMCG domain, hospitality domain, any life sciences domain, pharma domain, the business owner will define the rules of that business and the systems will follow that rules. Okay. Now this is the one rule, let's say for a FMCG scenario, this completes one transaction. That is nothing but operational data, whatever the data that this transaction generating, that is called as operational data. Operational data, whatever the data that this transaction generating, this is nothing but operational data or transactional data. It is called as operational or transactional data. Operational or transactional data. It is called as operational or transaction data. Okay. Now, whatever the business, now let's see. Here, transactional data, customer, customer falls under transactional data. Okay. Then product falls under dimensional data. Let me keep another type of data, dimensional data or master data. Okay, dimensional data or master data. Okay, dimensional data or master data. Now, for dimensional data or master data, it is product. Let's try to understand why from this transactional one transaction, why customer is falling under transactional and why product is falling under dimensional or master data. Can anyone guess that? I'll give a clue. Dimensional master data, it is in line with the business rules. Dimensional data or master data, it is in line or it is in sync with the business rules. Now let's try to understand why in this transaction product falling under master data, dimensional data, and customer falling under operational or transactional data. So these two terminologies, it might be new to the everyone. Okay, but let's try to understand that. Let me differentiate this both. Okay, it might be new. Operational data, transactional data, it might be new. Dimension data, master data, it might be new to everyone. But let's try to understand or learn from that today's session. Why customer is considered as transactional data? Why product is considered as dimensional or master data? Means this FMCG organization, it defines which products to be sold. It defines which product to be sold in that respective business organization or entity. It defines. It won't sell aeroplanes, trains, four-wheelers, two-wheelers, right? For example, I'm taking example of DMart. If we enter DMart, we won't get two-wheelers, four-wheelers, trains, bicycles. We won't get. What we will get there? Groceries, FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods. That is the definition of that business. So the products to be sold is a definition of that business. So products will be unique. Products will be unique. And that is business definition. Okay, that is the reason it falls under dimension or master data. Whereas customer, this is not unique. Customers can be n numbers. Customers can be n numbers. The same customer, he can come multiple times in a single day based on his need. The same customer, he can visit the same shop and do the purchases multiple times in a day or in a week or in a month or in a year. It all depends upon the customer. It's not depends upon it is not depending on the business or business owner. Okay, that is the reason it falls under operational data or transactional data. This is very basic fundamental definition I'm giving you so that you guys can understand easily. As soon as we progress, that in depth of the dimensional and operational data will come across. Is it clear till now what we are discussing? Likita, Achyut, Padmaja.
Yes.
Okay. Now we got from this data customer as operational data, products as dimensional master data. Okay, and then price, number of products, total amount, date, payment. These are all another reference data that is called as reference data. Reference data. It is reference to the existing product. So based on that reference data, these products, how many products the customer purchases, that will be multiplied, or any discounts are there, any offers are there, that will be added in the transactional system, and then accordingly the customer will do the payment. Okay, so what happens now? These organizations, when they establish the IT system, when they establish the IT systems, IT systems. Let's say, for our example, FMCG DMart, when they establish the IT systems, they define these operational data, transactional data systems, and then dimensional data and master data systems. For example, customer list. Okay, this is, and then sales. Sales means number of sales happened. Okay, and then we have uh, master data products are there. Okay, master data products, and then location, location. Okay, location or geography. What is location or geography meaning? What is the Likita, Padmaja, and Achyut? What is the location or geography meaning?
లొకేషన్ అంటే ఎక్కడున్నాము.
Yes, it's a place. Okay, so that means who will decide the place of this business to happen? Business rules.
Yes.
It is not customer. Though the customer demand will make the decision by business. Though the customer demand will make the decision, but it is a business rule in which location, which part they have to operate. So the location geography will become master data. Okay. Then finance, finance, finance. Okay, and HR, human resource. Who will do the HR or human resource activity for this FMCG company? The management, business. And how the perks, salaries, everything, designations, everything defined by business. So it falls under master data. Finance also. How to get the money to operate the business. Okay. How to get the money to purchase the products, to make the stock. How to get the money to build the shop in the respective place. It's all depends on business, business rules. So it is also master data, transactional data. So customer sales, it is transactional data. Okay. So this is how any organization, I'm just giving this basic example so that you can correlate, because it is our day-to-day usage of products. So you can correlate and understand the business terminology also, business terminology also. That's the reason I have taken this example, so that you can correlate how the one transaction, how that will generate. And this transaction is generating data for us, which is our primary key concept to understand. It is generating data. Okay, that data, it is separated into operational data, master data by this enterprise. Okay, any enterprise, when they define the IT system, they define the IT systems in such a way that whether it is a transactional system or master system. Okay. Now, for transaction systems, whenever we see, it is a computer. Okay. It is a point of sale machine. But inside that, there are multiple softwares, applications, which are being operated by that respective executive. Executive falls under human resource. Okay. Executive falls under human resource. So multiple transactions or multiple activities will be followed by that executive, point of sale machine executive, to perform this transaction. Okay, that softwares, it can be multiple in the uh, in a global available environment. There are n number of softwares are there, n number of softwares. For example, ECC. This is one software from SAP. SAP is a company which is a leading software provider for this kind of data handling, operational transactional data handling. And Oracle also, it has its Oracle apps, Oracle apps. And from Microsoft, it is Dynamics. It's a software name. It is a software name. Microsoft Dynamics soft. So there's like n number of softwares are there to handle the operational data. Okay. So to present to discuss in this session, I need one software that is Excel software. I have opened my laptop. I have opened this Excel software which is available in my laptop, and I'm trying to jot down the notes while discussing with the participants. Similarly, the point of sale executive, when he want to perform this transaction, he needs any one of this software. These are only very few I have given. Like this, n number are there in the market based on the business rules or customers or entities need. They will go with the software purchase. Okay, they will go with the software purchase. Okay, these are the different software that can be utilized in this point of sale machine to perform that respective operational data or transactional data. Clear till now? Any confusion or any clarification needed? Achyut?
No, it's clear.
Okay. So when they do these transactions in this system, so this point of sale executive, his basic fundamental role and responsibility for doing this activity is to make sure this customer does not stay in the queue for a long time and this transaction completes smoothly. So while doing that, if we recollect or remember those activities when we go to any shopping mall or hypermarket, supermarket, we will collect our name, mobile number, basic details will collect. So that is the responsibility of that point of sale executive to collect that basic details and credit card or phone pay, Google Pay or cash, those transactions he will collect and smoothly that executive will deliver this transaction. They have to perform within minimal timeline and smoothly it has to be completed. Okay, while doing that, they might enter a wrong values also because it is manual activity. All it is being stored in transaction data. Okay, which product they have purchased, that will be referred from here, master data, because which product to be sold in that organization, it will be defined in this product catalog that will be stored in different databases. Those are called as databases. It can be SQL DB, okay, or Oracle DB, or SAP data warehouse. Okay, so these are some systems which have the capability of storing the data. As these are master data, that means, let's say, while defining the business, I've defined 10 products to be sold in my organization. So that 10 products, it will take 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, 5 years to get into 15 products or 20 products. My first business rule is to sell only 10 products. That is the master data. So that master data will not change frequently. It will take certain amount of time with the demand of the customer. It will take certain amount of time to enhance that product list. Okay, that is called as slow changing dimension. Slow changing dimension or SCD. Slow changing dimension. Slow changing dimension. Because these will not change very frequently. If I have kept my office in one location, it will take some time to add one more location. It won't get instantly added like that. Until, of course, if it is a big organization, they can establish very quickly. Okay, and to get the finance for the how to get the finance and all, it is a standard process for them. How to while purchasing the products, how they have to use the finance. Those things are standards which will not change. They might change in the later course of time. Okay, let's say an organization, they do the transactions with banking. Once they enroll or they subscribe with the banking futures, it will be they won't change frequently with a different bank. Okay, that's the reason this is slow changing dimension. Human resources also, of course, recruitment will be there evergreen, but it depends upon the demand and the respective activity that business is expanding, or the progress how it is being. All these things will define number of human resources being enrolled into the company or recruited into the company. But the departments will be constant. The department, finance department, sales department, marketing department, floor executives, point of sale executives, this will be common. Departments will be common. Okay, that's the reason it won't change frequently. It is slow changing dimension, so that's the reason it falls under human resource. Okay, what happens now, this executive who are performing this activity in these systems, so when a customer comes, they enter the customer name and the customer selected products they will enter, and this product will be referred from this data, master data. From while referring, it will get unit price of that product, because unit price is defined as standard price. If at all any offers, seasonal offers or festival offers